Tonight, word that a local sniper likely saved lives at former President Trump's Butler rally last month when his single shot, fired from a football field away, hit the attempted assassin's gun. Good evening. Thanks for joining us at 11. I'm Ken Rice. That shot is said to have delayed shooter Thomas Crooks just long enough for Secret Service snipers to take a cleaner shot. KDKA's Jennifer Barresso has new details from a report just released by congressional investigators. Jen.
Ken, we first reported that this local sniper fired a shot at Thomas Crooks before a Secret Service sniper fired the kill shot. Now, sources tell me now that Butler SWAT officer, he left his post, he ran into the line of fire, and he shot at Crooks, hitting his gun. Now, the Louisiana Congressman Clay Higgins' report says that shot was about 100 yards away, and it hit Crooks's rifle stock and fragmented into his face, neck, and right shoulder area from the stock breaking up. Crooks went down, but recovered after just a few seconds and popped back up. Sources close to the attempted assassination tell me they believe this happened and prevented more carnage. Now, Congressman Mike Kelly, he made that report public today. I talked to him about what he's learned in this bipartisan task force that he's in charge of.
I look at that, and so the faith and trust and confidence the American people have to have has been shaken so badly.
Republican Congressman Mike Kelly, a Butler native and chair of the U.S. House Task Force investigating the Trump assassination attempt, was at the rally that day. And a month later, he still has more questions than answers.
Well, the one thing we know, if they can't give you a definitive answer, it's because there was no definitive plan.
2 weeks earlier, Acting Secret Service Director Ronald Rowe Jr. testified before Congress. He put up this picture of the AGR roof, insisting local counter snipers inside a nearby building should have been able to see the shooter, Thomas Crooks, on top.
Looking left, why was the assailant not seen? When we were told that building was going to be covered.
But as KDKA has reported, local law enforcement working the rally say they told the Secret Service they didn't have the manpower to do it.
I was disappointed, first of all, that somebody in that position would go ahead and make this supposition and say, well, here's the problem. The local guys didn't do their job. Law enforcement came in to help out that day, not to take the place of the federal agents that were there.
We've been telling you for weeks, 8 minutes before the shooting, officers saw Crooks moving between buildings at the AGR complex. That information was sent from the county command post to the Secret Service's separate command post.
There's something going on in this building.
At the same time, David Stewart's video shows panicked police and troopers with guns drawn, searching for Crooks while Trump is speaking on the stage. Why do you think they did not take former President Trump off of the stage at that point?
I have absolutely no idea. Who in the world didn't have the common sense to just say, the only target there would be the president, the former president of the United States.
Police couldn't get to Crooks before he fired 8 shots, injuring Trump, David Dutch, Jim Copenhaver, and killing Corey Comparator.
If they were suspicious of somebody being there that shouldn't be there, just keep him back. Corey would be alive today. The other 2 men that were wounded would not be wounded. The president would not have been wounded.
Another part of Higgins' report confirms our own reporting that Butler ESU laid aside radios for the Secret Service to pick up, but that they never picked them up. Now, Congressman Kelly, his task force, they requested documents from several federal agencies on Monday, and they're requesting a briefing to bring everybody up to speed. Reporting live, Jennifer Barresso, KDKA-TV News.